Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. I always thought of myself as a humanities person as a kid, but I liked electronics. Then I read something that one of my heroes, Edwin Land of Polaroid, said about the importance of people who could stand at the intersection of humanities and sciences, and I decided that's what I wanted to do. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. We don't get a chance to do that many things, and everyone should be really excellent. Because this is our life. Life is brief, and then you die, you know? And we've all chosen to do this with our lives. So it better be damn good. It better be worth it. I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. It is so hard. You put so much of your life into this thing. There are such rough moments in time that I think most people give up. I don't blame them. It's really tough and it consumes your life. If you've got a family and you're in the early days of a company, I can't imagine how one could do it. I'm sure it's been done, but it's rough. It's pretty much an 18-hour day job, 7 days a week for a while. Unless you have a lot of passion about this, you're not going to survive. Quality is much better than quantity. One home run is much better than 2 doubles. I think if you do something and it turns out pretty good, then you should go do something else wonderful, not dwell on it for too long. Just figure out what's next. The greatest thing is when you do put your heart and soul into something over an extended period of time, and it is worth it. It's really hard to design products by focus groups. A lot of times, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. Think about surfing on the front edge of a wave. It's really exhilarating. Now think about dog paddling at the tail end of that wave. It wouldn't be anywhere near as much fun. Come down here and make a dent in the universe. We are inventing the future. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something. Your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. This approach has never let me down, and it has made all the difference in my life. Getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. My model for business is the Beatles. They were 4 guys who kept each other's kind of negative tendencies in check. They balanced each other, and the total was greater than the sum of the parts. That's how I see business. Great things in business are never done by one person, they're done by a team of people. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Even if we lose our money, we'll have a company, Jobs told Steve Wozniak early on, in the mid-1970s. For once in our lives, we'll have a company. You think, well, focusing is saying yes. No. Focusing is about saying no. Focusing is about saying no. And you've got to say no, no, no. When you say no, you piss off people. Details matter. It's worth waiting to get it right. Picasso had a saying, good artists copy, great artists steal, and we have always been shameless about stealing great ideas. Creativity is just connecting things. When you ask creative people how they did something, they feel a little guilty because they didn't really do it, they just saw something. It seemed obvious to them after a while. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Things don't have to change the world to be important. Technology is nothing. What's important is that you have faith in people, that they're basically good and smart, and if you give them tools, they'll do wonderful things with them.